Welcome to Two Guys No Credentials
where two completely unqualified people talk about nothing.
and everything.
Like we know what we're doing. Spoiler, we don't.
Changes to what your weekend usually encompasses?
No, it's just, you know what? Somebody pissed me off this morning and it's just been downhill. Like it's been
It's tough
bad.
to shake.
Yeah,
Tough to shake.
yeah, it's been really bad. It's just been I've just been stressed out and like short. Um, Paige just went to dinner with some friends and I was like, "Can we just forget about this Sunday and, you know, you go back to loving me more than usual?" And she was like, "Yeah, okay, sure." But yeah, just nothing's working out for me today. Um, I don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of like a boring, almost like lazy day for me. I just don't feel like doing anything today. Like
Oh, okay.
I did stuff. I'm like, oh, maybe I can get a head start on packing. And like 20 minutes later, I finished all of it. for our vacation coming up. I'm like, okay, well that killed no time. So I do have the hockey game on in the background. We got some Kings Avalanche. Still nothing into the second. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah,
My
man.
TV's on the other side of the wall,
Yeah,
so there's
yeah. It's
nothing.
hard to see it that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was just like we had a great night last night. We walked up the road to this we walked up to the road to this place called Sugo. It's an Italian place. It's really good, although it's not as good as when it first opened. Just
Ugh.
saying. But we just got like 4 apps and drinks and
Yeah.
had a great time. And then we drove up the road to the ice cream place. Holy cow. And got some ice cream.
Holy cow. That
Yeah, we
sounds
get
like a
the
lovely evening.
get this. So her order is always chocolate ice cream with gummy bears. Okay. A little unconventional, but sure.
Chocolate ice cream with gummy bears. That is a vanilla ice cream topping.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't do it because I'm a psycho, but yeah. I've heard of the gummy bears thing. Like if you ever go to Cold Stone, they got all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of people that do the gummy bear thing. I'm not a huge like sweets fan in general, but if I am at like a Cold Stone or something, if they're I don't even know if they're opening anymore. Uh, I would absolutely do anything peanut butter related in that ice cream.
Yeah, I'm a peanut butter guy all the way. But she says, "Hi, can I have chocolate with gummy bears?" And the girl is, "We discontinued the gummy bears." What do you mean you discontinued gummy bears? What's that mean exactly? You mean you stopped having them? You didn't discontinue them.
Yeah, you stopped buying them.
Yeah, you stopped. Yeah, you're no longer selling gummy bears. I don't know why you have such a problem with people ordering gummy bears, but fuck you, holy cow.
Okay, gummy bears are one of the few things that will withstand a nuclear war. Like you could just have gummy bears, just buy like 3 bags, and they'll last. They'll sit on that shelf forever, and it'll be
Exactly.
fine. Just
Yeah.
also disgusting.
I don't know. She likes the gummy bears. I don't get it.
Well, that's good.
Mine
You know what? Live your life. Eat the gummy bears. Bring your own gummy bears. Put these in there, sir.
That's what we did. We went to the gas station and picked up gummy bears.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a great night.
That sounds great, dude.
Yeah, we had a good time. But this morning, oh man, it was like a dark cloud. It started off like we went to the park and I'm looking at the weather and I'm like, we've got 2 hours before it starts raining. We get there, it's raining.
Oh,
And she's like, "Well, that's fine. I've got my raincoat." I'm like, "That's great. I don't have a raincoat because what do I need a raincoat for? If it's raining, I'm not gonna go out." Well, there we go. Yeah, and it just got
ah,
worse from
damn,
there.
dude.
What do we have today? Oh, wow. I've got something exciting. You've got something exciting too.
Yes, I want to talk about both of these things.
All right, let's get into it. Go for it.
I want to talk about yours first.
Oh, I don't even know what to say except Aaron Rodgers has announced he's retiring. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Go fuck yourself. We don't want to hear from you afterwards. No anti-vaccine bullshit. No, I'm living in the woods and I have somebody who comes and gives me acupuncture on my balls. None of that shit. Just go the fuck away, Aaron Rodgers. In fact, I don't want to hear 5 years from now you're doing some sort of welfare fraud in the South. Like, just go away.
Pulling an old Favre.
Yeah,
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, good riddance. You have been nothing but a pain in everyone's ass ever since you left Green Bay. Even then, to the Bears, I guess you were still a pain in the ass. But my God, he is such a pompous uh asshole. Loves the smell of his own farts. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Just like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
A little bit like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah,
But the way he just like talks, like he just believes he's smarter than everyone in the room. Like he doesn't talk like a normal person. I hate it when he's on Pat McAfee, which is the downside of this is that you're going to see him on like those shows much more often now.
let's hope not.
But man, then I think back to what an illustrious post career he had. Like he could have just retired, being like the first ballot Hall of Famer with Green Bay, and everything would have been great. But no, he has to go to the Jets, the friggin' Jets, where we tear his Achilles week 1, 2 minutes into the game. I don't know if you remember this. He played one snap. The
Yeah,
second snap, boom, dunzo.
yeah, I
Oh,
remember. Yeah,
so funny.
yeah, I've had it. In fact, I could deal with the fact that he thinks he's smarter than everybody else. Um, if he had just left, like Green Bay, I'm done, goodbye, retiring, and I would have been like, good for you, you are smarter than me. But then the Jets, the Steelers,
Right.
fuck you. Are you really smart? Well, I guess he is smarter than everybody else because he cashed in before he left. He left, but also, did he really need to?
No.
Yeah.
He he definitely stained his entire like image and legacy by going to these two teams. I do think he has the arrogance to say, "Oh, these teams aren't that great. I'll make them much better."
I'll make them better.
And
Yeah, exactly.
he did not do that.
No, I've had it. I'm so excited about. In fact, everywhere around the league, any team that's got a football team or any state that has a football team should have a parade. Just have a parade. Um, yeah, go out, get the COVID-19 vaccine, like a ton of them. Just go wild. Celebrate the fact that Aaron Rodgers is no longer a part of the NFL.
Yeah, it's a good day for the NFL. I also think it's really funny that he was such an anti-vaxxer, didn't want to take any of the vaccines because they're bad for his health. But then he went to the New York Jets.
So, how do those two go together?
Believe me, playing for the Jets is not a good decision. That is
Oh,
also bad for your health.
okay, I see what you're saying. Well, it was. He tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch.
Um, yeah, I'm giving him a hard time about the vaccines. He's not an anti-vaxxer. I guess what he was telling people, who knows if it's true, it's probably bullshit, is he's allergic to one of the
Yeah.
ingredients. Yeah,
Well,
I
what
don't
he
know.
was doing is lying. Because he said that after he said the first thing where he's like, "Oh, I'm fully immunized." Like, what does that mean? And no, I don't need a vaccine. I'm immunized. So you've had it before? No, I've never had it. I'm immunized. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
You're just
well,
trying to skirt around. Like, listen, if you don't want to, if you didn't want to, whatever, if you didn't want the vaccine, you should make your choices. But The rule was you can't play then. Then don't play. Like actually stick to your guns. Then they were going to pay you either way. Like you were under contract, so I don't know. And then you leave the city anyway. So like, what do you really even give a shit? That whole thing ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I think for me, looking back, maybe instead of saying I'm immunized, maybe saying I have immunity. I don't know. I would
Perhaps.
have that I would have been like, okay, sure. I could have gotten behind that because you know how I feel about that. Like, if you got COVID-19, you're a young, healthy, in shape athlete. You're probably protected for a while.
Yeah.
He could have just made that argument, and I could have gotten behind it.
Yeah. But he's smarter than you, so that's why he said what he said.
That's true. He is smarter than me. that's that's true.
I'm just so glad he's gone. So now it's like nice because now it's a completely new face of NFL, right? Like officially, it's like Manning's gone. That whole era of Tom Brady, Manning's, all of Rivers, we're through all of that, and now we're almost to the end of the next era, the Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes era. Those guys, they've already been in the league almost 10 years.
Well, Flacco's still kicking around.
Oh,
Maybe.
Joe Flacco. He's coming after Ryan Fitzpatrick's record hard.
Yeah.
8
Yeah.
NFL teams.
Yeah. What are you doing, Flacco?
Made perfect sense for Ryan Fitzpatrick. He took what he could get. Flacco, I think it's time, bud. You're a Super Bowl champion.
You know what though? It actually really makes me happy about that because do you remember the wild contract that he got from Baltimore?
I know that he did get one, but I don't remember what it was.
It was huge. Like it was like I think it was one of the biggest ones at the time. And I
Mhm.
was like, hey, Flacco's not going to do shit. And well, fuck him.
Yeah. And what's so funny though is every team that he's on, he's definitely the best quarterback in that room.
Yeah, no shit.
He's still always the backup. But inevitably, they get injured. He comes in and he crushes it for a few weeks, and then nope. But like
Yeah.
Cleveland should have kept him because you still have to. They still have to play Deshaun Watson. He's under contract. They still have to do it.
There's nothing they could do.
No, well, I mean, you could cut him, but
Like
I mean,
the people who run the offices and everything, they can't like I don't know, make sure he has an accident.
right. I don't know, like the Browns organization overall just com- top to bottom botched this entire thing, and it's fun for me to watch because it's not my team, so I don't care. But it just the idea that you're not just cutting your losses, everyone knows you screwed up. No matter which way you slice it, you still wasted all of that money and time.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do. There's no like winning.
Right. So
Like
just at least tell your fans, we're going to cut this guy. We see now that was a bad idea. Everyone in the world that told us we were wrong ended up being right. And I don't
can
know,
they
just cut him loose.
can they like decide opt out of a season and maybe go like play arena football for a season or two while they rebuild?
I'm still not sure they would win.
Save some cash? No, they definitely lose.
Arena football is wild. We used to have a team here.
I used to watch in high school.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, the field's obviously shorter and less players, but man, there's something about being confined with boards that makes it like really interesting. You don't have that safety net of stepping out of bounds and not getting crushed.
Right. Yeah. Um but thank God he's gone. I just hope they don't screw this up. Cuz I actually have a lot of faith in Howard.
Yeah,
Uh,
Will Howard, I think he's gonna be nice, dude.
well, they'll screw it up. The Steelers are that's what they do. They're like a little better than the Browns. Their
Mhm.
organization. They used to be this top notch. amazing organization where you could be like, all right, those are fucking Steelers. Not anymore.
Yeah, now new coaching regime, new quarterback. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of changes.
Yeah, but the last 10 years, it just doesn't seem it like I just watch it and I'm like, this isn't Steelers football.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Who did they pick up for head coach? Do you know?
Oh, McCarthy.
Oh, duh. Yeah, it was McCarthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McCarthy.
Did he bring a bunch of his own staff members on?
No idea.
Because that's going to be the key. What I'm finding out with the Bill situation is not only is it a new head coach, we're not. I don't even know if there is an offensive coordinator. I don't think there is because Joe Brady plans on calling his own plays as the head coach, which I already don't like.
Mm.
But now they got a new defensive coordinator who has a completely different defensive scheme than anything any of our players were drafted to do. This is a really big risk.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Sounds fabulous. What we probably did was waste the entire career of one of the most physically gifted quarterbacks of all time. It's most likely what's going to happen.
I know. It's we've said this a million times, but it's such a shame to me because if he doesn't get that one, at least one ring, it's just like he's never going to be a Hall of Famer. Like he should be a Hall of Famer. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
It would
never
make.
be able to be like, oh, he's top 5. He's in my top 5, top 10. You know,
Mhm. Yeah,
mm,
I think that would give a lot of NFL voters like pause on first ballot for him if he doesn't win a Super Bowl.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you talk about that with like with Eli Manning, and I get Philip Rivers now has to wait another 5 years because he had to play 4 games. But like I would say the same thing. He won 2 Super Bowls, but he really was not very good. Like
Ne-
he lost as many games as he won, but he won those 2, so he's probably going to get a first ballot, even though he clearly doesn't deserve it.
Never. Yeah, he was never good. Never good.
So
I
I'm
don't
already
know.
excited for the NFL season. What I think is interesting about this year, because of our next topic, I want to talk about the Buffalo Sabres game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. First time in 14 years. And because of this, I have paid almost no attention to off-season football or the draft coming up this week. I'm normally so dialed in and locked into the draft. I already know most of the college players, and I have my little idea of how I want the draft to kind of go. This year, I've paid almost no attention to any of that. And it feels nice because I know that Brandon Beane and the Bills are going to screw this up anyway. So I could just focus my time on something else. But I am very, very excited to see how this plays out tonight. Game 1 against the Boston Bruins.
All right. I never pay attention to the off season. It's like a rule of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't pay attention. I mean, obviously something big like Aaron Rodgers retiring, absolutely.
Sure.
Um, but I don't pay attention because I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get upset. I don't want to like think, oh, this is going to be great for me. Um, I don't want any of that because I want to go into the next season just being ready for disappointment.
Yeah, it's so real though.
Yeah.
Believe you me, if anyone knows that, it's me. But yeah, I I just love football, so I stay in it as much as possible. It's once I changed jobs though, it became a little more difficult because when I was working at home, I could have like the radio on in the background. I'd listen to sports radio all day as I'm doing stuff. So like it was
Mm,
a lot easier to stay in it. Now I have to like dedicate a lot of my extra time to it, which is already limited. So I'm not as in it anymore, but it is kind of nice already. I see what you mean. Like I don't have to get my hopes up about anything. I'm not really doing that. And anything that they do, it's just kind of a surprise instead of me having an opinion on what they should do and then being pissed off about it. So it is nice.
yeah. And honestly, people can criticize me if they want to, but I like going into the season not knowing anybody's name.
That is a little strange.
No, seriously. I'm just going in. I'm like, all right, I'm watching the Steelers play. I don't give a shit who it is. I know some key players' names, and that's that. I don't know all of them, who they are, how many baby mamas they have, who got injured when, or any of that crap. You know, I
Yeah.
don't need to know.
I mean, I feel it. I feel it. I like to know because I like to know how they should be playing so that I can bitch about them when they're not playing well.
Oh, see, that's the thing. They're never playing well, so I can bitch. Even when they win a game, it's like, oh, look at the Steelers. They won 9-6, no touchdown score, just all field goals. Like, all right, guys, you played great.
Yeah, man. That was like that was one of the Tom Brady Super Bowls. They won like 10-3.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Horrible Super Bowl. Horrible.
yeah. Fucking Tom Brady.
But yeah, man, Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. A lot has changed. Now that I've been like paying attention to a few of these games, a lot's changed in the way they broadcast, which is interesting. Um, it is a lot more entertaining of a broadcast than I remember it being. But I'm just excited. I'm so happy for the fans. There's a party in the plaza tonight, right outside the arena. Really cool setup. So there's kind of two different areas. There's Canal Side, which was like a music venue. They just have huge screens up. It's all outdoor, and you could just go there. It's free. You just show up. You can buy your beer and food from different vendors, and they just have it on the screen with these massive speakers. All these Sabres fans out there just watching it. They also have the same setup like right outside the arena, and it's going to be so cool, man.
Nice. You gonna get some
Yeah,
onion rings?
I do love onion rings. I
Those are
do
the
love onion rings.
those onion rings are the only onion rings I've ever been like, these are good.
Yeah, he's referring to Ted's Hot Dogs, the Ted's Hot Dog truck that came to my wedding.
Yeah,
We
those onion
scheduled
rings.
we scheduled that. They didn't just like roll up,
They just they just show up unannounced. Where
Wait a minute, you guys got a wedding in there?
yeah,
Y'all want some hot dogs?
it's an onion ring and hot dog pop up.
Anyways, that's all I got for an update. That's what's going on in my life right now.
Yeah, I got nothing else. Just Aaron Rodgers is gone. See ya.
Bye bye.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you in the ass, you pussy. Wait, don't let the door hit you in the pussy, you ass? How does that supposed to go?
I like that. I like that one better. Don't let the cave door roll over your foot on the way out. You love your fucking caves.
Who loves caves?
Aaron Rodgers, he like lives in one for 3 months while he's like on ayahuasca.
Oh, dude, can I tell you? I wanna go have a plant medicine experience so bad, and
Really?
yeah, I really do. Like, everything I hear about it, everything I read, I just hear it's just life changing.
Maybe. Yeah. You should do it.
It's a lot of work. You gotta go you gotta go to, like, Peru. You
Yeah.
gotta find a shaman, and not like like Aaron Rodgers. You gotta find a real shaman.
Yeah. None of that sounds interesting to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Okay.
seems silly.
I'll
I
just
mean,
stop
I've heard
talking.
the same thing. I've heard the same thing. Like, it's like life changing experience. It's like otherworldly and eye opening and all that. And again, if that's something you feel like you want to do, you should go do it. I'm. It's not for Jeffy.
It's not for Jeffy. What is for Jeffy?
Cheez Its. Uh,
Jesus.
um,
Tylenol, maybe a rice sock heated up in the microwave.
every once in a while, I do like a diet Coke or a sody. That's for Jeffy.
Oh, okay.
We have this one place by us, and it's only a summer like burger joint. Um, right next to the Niagara River. It's called Mississippi Muds. Has so like all makes no sense, and that's kind of the joy of it. But it's like one of the only soda machines, like the fountains, that has Powerade. Oh my god, I
Ooh.
want to show up with a bucket. It's just oh Unbelievable. I go there just for the Powerade.
Just for the Powerade. You know they have
Yeah.
that at the stores.
Yeah, it's not the same, you know?
Okay. All right.
Don't you think
I'm
fountain drinks do taste different than when they're canned?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't drink soda, so if I'm going out to a restaurant or somewhere where they have fountain drinks, I'm getting an unsweet tea.
You know what? This is very mature. This is very no one really should ever drink sodies. But my good God, every once in a while, a nice crisp DC. Oh, give it to me.
No, no. Yeah, and this isn't like an adult choice for me either. It's just soda burns my throat. So, yeah.
Interesting. This is an interesting lesson I'm learning.
Yeah, I
So,
don't like
but
the
like beer
carbonation.
doesn't does. But what about beer? Does beer do that for you?
No. Beer makes me drunk.
Yes. Yeah, typically.
Yeah.
Even the NAs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because I can't drink for shit. Yeah. I got a little tipsy last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had
What
a
were you
couple
drinking
of
last night?
Mexican Mule. No, Tequila
Oh,
Mule.
tequila mule.
Tequila Mule. You don't
Well,
say Mexican Mule anymore.
we'll edit
Yeah,
this out.
that was canceled, just like the gummy bears.
Well, they were Mexican gummy bears, you know?
Oh,
They're
what?
from Mexico.
Are
They're
there
from
bears in
Mexico.
Are there bears in Mexico?
Yes, but I think they refer to them as dingoes,
No, that's a dog.
hyenas,
That's another I'm pretty sure that's another dog too.
armadillos.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby. Alright.
That's every time.
Uh,
That's every time I hear anyone say anything about Australia, like anyone from Australia. I turn to Sam and I go, "Hey, I'm Keith Urban. I'm dating Nicole Kidman.
wait,
We've got a pet dingo and a wallaby."
Keith Urban dates Nicole Kidman?
They were married for a while.
Really? He's
Yeah,
way out of her league.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, but they both. The interesting thing is, both of them have a woman's haircut.
I don't know what you mean.
They both have like Keith Urban goes to the barber and he's like, "Give me the lesbian," and that's what
Oh,
they
really?
do. Yeah, they both have a woman's haircut.
Uh, man, I can't picture it really because the last thing who's Keith Urban? Are we thinking
A
about 2
country,
different people?
probably country
We
music singer.
we are talking about 2 totally different people.
Hang on. Well, it'd be incredible if you were like, "Oh man, I was thinking about Dwayne the Rock Johnson."
No, no, no. Um, what's the guy's, you know, have you seen the show The Boys?
Yeah.
Carl Urban, that's who I'm thinking of. Is that his name? Carl Urban?
Yes. Very different guy.
Okay, alright. Carl Urban is way out of Nicole Kidman's league. I have no idea who this Keith you speak of. No clue.
Keith Urban, country music singer. I don't really like his music, but he is one of the best guitarists in our generation. He's very, very good, and so that's like why I like him. But other than that, I don't like either one of them.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, shout out to Nicole, she likes Keith Urban. No, Carl Urban, because
Yeah,
she likes
let's set that up.
let's set that up.
Let's
Um,
matchmake them.
no, no. This is so weird. I'm not going to go into all of Nicole's business, so maybe I shouldn't be mentioning this. But I was talking about. Okay, Nicole thinks Carl Urban is good looking, but she's dating a Keith. All right, we gotta really move on because this is
Yeah.
this is going nowhere.
This has gone
Wow.
off the rails.
Yeah, it really has. Oh my god. Wow. All right. Well, we should get into our regrets for the week, and mine is the previous conversation.
Uh, he ain't lying.
No, I'm not.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, I don't
you
really
have
have any regrets this week. I'm
that's
going on vacation on Wednesday for 10 days, and I can't wait.
you should be regretting that. Who wants to go
Yeah,
anywhere?
I do love Siesta Key. We're also making a pit stop at Disney World with my niece. That will be very fun and cool to see her in that atmosphere. I know we're gonna have a really nice time doing that. But then getting my ass over to the beach in Siesta, can't wait for that. Laying
Nice.
around, doing nothing all day, drinking beers all day.
At the beach,
Go,
boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, going out and having some food and some more drinks after. Ay, 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 ay. There's like 20 of us going.
Wow, 20? Is this friends or
Yeah,
family?
both
Both. Really?
friends and family. They
First of all, you're mixing friends and family like that?
Yeah,
That's bold.
it is bold. Our family's very large and very close, so we all know like friends of the family. So it's really fun. Uh, the couple that's going with us to Disney, like they would come to our family functions all the time, so they're coming down with us, and it's kind of neat too because if they weren't there, it's just kind of like my parents and aunts, uncles, and like their friends when they're all cool to hang out with. But like, it's not like anybody wants to like go out and get drinks after dinner with us. They all want to go kind of like back to the condo. So this will be a little bit nicer to be able to
Alright.
like experience and explore more.
Right, right, right. Okay. Wow. That's, it's a bold move, Cotton.
Bold strategy,
Um,
Cot. Let's see if it pays off for him.
alright, and then, oh, my regret, other than the previous conversation, is going to Costco and the grocery store today.
Ooh,
Yeah. So, we're in Costco, everything goes great. We do the checkout, um, and we're taking a right past all the rest of the lanes to head out to the exit. And there's a woman behind me. I'm pushing a cart. She's behind me. She's got some stuff in her hands, but she's trying to pass me, but she keeps on like second guessing her move. Like, so she's getting really close to like my left side, then my right side, then my left side, then my right side. But like, she's so close to me. So finally, I just like hit the brakes. And I really wish I wasn't like this, but I'm like this. I just stop and I'm just like, "Why don't you just go ahead of me?" And she's like, "Oh, no, 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 no." And I'm like, "No, no, no. I'll stay right here. You are in a rush. Just go in front of me. Just go." And she's like, "Oh, no, I wasn't." And I'm like, "Yes, you were. Just go." And I wish I wasn't like this, but that's like the most annoying behavior. Like, make a move past me. If you're too old and frail to make that move and pass me, just suck it the fuck up and back off.
yeah,
Fuck. Yeah.
interesting. So the setup at Costco, I'm assuming you're behind all the registers and you're trying to walk past them, but there's also other like customers coming like traffic, right? So it
Yes.
shows she was trying to pass both on the left and the right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, gee. Can we all just agree in public spaces the rules of the road still apply?
Yeah, they apply. Rules of the road apply in public spaces. Absolutely. Ugh.
Hmm. So, I mean, I'm sure she didn't use a blinker. Give me one of these.
No, no
But
hand
what? Okay, let
signals.
me ask you. But let me ask you this question: what if she was like, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I am in a huge rush. I have to get somewhere. Do you mind if I just sneak past you?"
Oh, please. Go ahead.
That's all it took.
That's all it would have taken. But instead, you made me embarrass myself.
Were
and
you with
Paige.
Paige?
Yep, yep. She really
Mhm.
enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I get it. I get it. It's a good one. I think you're valid.
It gets worse.
Oh, hit me.
It gets worse. So we leave Costco. Some guy beeped at me and I called him a cunt. Uh, so we leave, go to the other grocery store. We go to our local grocery store in town. We walk around, we get everything we need. We have a great time. We see this woman. She's got 2 kids. I roll my eyes because I'm like, just leave your fucking kids at home. They don't need to come to the grocery store with you. Just leave them at home. Put them in the dog crate if you have one, whatever you got to do. So we're ready to check out. So we're walking past, all the checkout aisles. And I see a guy. He's got a full cart, but there's not a ton of stuff in his cart. And I'm like, this is going to go fast. So I'm going to go behind him. So this is a strategic move. Like, I want to get out of here as fast as possible without being rude, without doing anything, without stealing or groceries. So I'm behind him. He's putting everything up on the thing. And then all of a sudden, he leans over, like around, where the drink case is of the
Yeah.
aisle. He leans over, puts his arm out, and he's like, Sharita, Sharita, or whatever her fucking name is. It's something stupid. And she's like, Sharita. And this woman with the 2 kids and a full grocery cart just come over and she looks at me like, that's my husband. I'd like to get in here, please. And I'm flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is completely wrong. Grocery store etiquette not being observed. I'm so pissed off. My head's about to explode. But we already had the incident at Costco. So
If-
I'm just doing my best to keep it together and not fucking lose my mind. The guy, he's like, "Oh, thank you." He looks like a gay Harry Connick Jr., whatever that means. And I'm so angry. And like I'm in the front of the cart, Paige is controlling, and I turn to her and she could just see it. She's like, "It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's no big deal?" She's like, "Not right now." And I'm like, "Don't tell me it's not a big deal. Don't tell me not right now. I know not right now." Right? Because I don't know what to do. This is so hard for me because I just want to. I couldn't believe it. I picked this lane because there were an okay amount of groceries in my mind to get behind.
yeah.
And then he added to those groceries. It's not like she went to go grab a melon, right? And he was like, "Oh, my wife will be right back. She's just grabbing a melon." No. He, she had a cart of groceries. Like, you don't get to split up grocery carts, fill them completely up. One person gets in line to hold it and save the spot, and then your wife shows up and grabs the rest of it. Like, you don't get to do that. Like, that's not okay. Fuck.
You are 100% right about all of this. There is absolutely an etiquette to this that needs to be followed if we want to have a society. So,
Yes.
completely different. If you're in line behind this guy and he's like, Sharita, I'm over here. And she just pulls up right behind you. She goes, "Oh no, you're in line. We'll just pay pay twice for these." And
Yeah.
she's right behind you. We move on with our day. That's a wonderful thing to do. But there is an
Or
etiquette to this.
or he could have said, "Hey," when I showed up, "Hey, my wife's coming with a full grocery cart. I'm not sure if you want to get behind me because she's gonna cut you in line like she deserves to." Like, he could have gave me a warning. Like,
Yeah, could have gave you a warning.
he could have done his Harry Connick Jr. voice, like from that movie, the serial killer movie, and he could have told me, and he'd be like, "Hey, just giving you a heads up. We're gonna be complete assholes here, so you might want to move on." And I'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna be an asshole? Got it. I'm going over there. See ya."
That's that would be unusual behavior for an asshole.
D- yeah, but they should try it.
They should try it out. Try it
Yeah.
out, see how it feels.
Oh, I couldn't
Uh,
believe it.
yeah, that's tough. When I was like running the grocery stores, I would see that kind of behavior all the time. Or
Really?
like even worse. This lady's almost done checking out. She's like, "Oh my god, I forgot something," and now she's getting out of line. We're done scanning everything. Everyone's just waiting for this lady to return, and then she returns with her one little item. They scan it, and then she's like, "Oh, where's my checkbook?" And she's gonna write a friggin' check, but she hasn't dated it. She hasn't written anything on it. Now we gotta wait for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So
so self-centered and inconsiderate.
I can excuse the "oh, I forgot something" behavior because it happens to everybody. So it would annoy me, but I wouldn't be pissed off and talking about it right now. I was just like, "All right, yeah, I get it. Go ahead, go get your Lucky Charms, bitch." But this out of control. I so we're walking. This is the worst part that I think really solidified my terrible day. I was like, I don't understand how you're not pissed off. She's like, because
Mhm.
there's other things to be mad about. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but not right now. Like, this is the thing. She's like, oh,
You know,
I just save it for other things. I'm like, what other thing? This is the thing. I just I don't understand how she could be so calm about this. I couldn't.
what's what's actually crazy is you have a point. What else are you gonna be mad at? This is the thing that's happening now.
Yeah, this is what's happening right now.
Don't save being mad because this is the thing they should be mad at now.
Yeah, what am I going to save this anger? Fuck.
It's just- save it because I know that the delivery guy's really gonna screw something up, so I'm hanging on to this so I can
Yeah,
like a garden hose, and then I'll unkink it and just angry at that guy.
fuck. I
Uh,
honestly, if I was in charge of the world, that guy and his wife would would be publicly executed.
oh my god.
It's true. This cannot be allowed to happen.
I think what we should bring back the thing where they're locked in and then you throw rotten fruit and veggies at them.
That's not a bad idea. That's actually a good idea. I like that. I'm watching The Last Kingdom right now on Netflix, which is probably
Mm,
like in my top 5 shows ever. And there's a point where he's being punished and they have to grovel, and he has to put on woman's clothes and move on his knees, like almost crawl, but like with his
yeah.
hands up, and like to the church or whatever. Maybe that would be an appropriate punishment for this instead of the execution.
Yeah. I feel like that I feel like the punishment matches the crime better. You're gonna act like that in public, then you deserve to be humiliated in public.
I'm just saying, if we had some public executions, maybe there wouldn't be so much crime.
Yeah. I mean, that is a theory. That
All
is
right.
a theory. We can workshop it. Uh
We can workshop it. All right. Yeah, the two guys, no credentials think tank. Man,
it's more like a drink tank.
drink tank. What are those things you throw a baseball at and it's a dunk tank. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. We should definitely do a dunk tank, a fundraising dunk tank for some cause. We'll find a cause. We'll do a dunk tank.
Like a dunk tank pop up.
That has onion rings.
Yes, yes. Nice. Okay. All right, we've got this almost figured out.
Callback.
Um I think it's yeah, the cause will probably be whatever's wrong with my brain.
They'll go right to the human fund.
Yeah. What is that? What's the human font? What was that? Is that that's Seinfeld. Yeah.
Of
Oh man.
course.
That was close. I almost
That
missed
was
that.
close. That was close. It's a fun for humans. It's a fun
Yeah,
for people.
it's for people. All right, we got to get into our uninformed takes. Um, Listen, it's your choice. It's basically the same topic. So, Gavin
I
Newsom
think this.
or hot dog sandwich?
So I think this one could be pretty quick. I think we should start with hot dog. So
I
this
don't
is the
understand.
age-old debate. The age-old debate of, is a hot dog a sandwich? And I think that this argument is quick because the answer is yes. It is a sandwich.
It is not. It
Prove me
is not
wrong.
a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. If it
What
was,
is your
you'd be like,
evidence?
I'd like a hot dog sandwich, please. And
You
my
don't call
friend
a
will
burger
have
a meat. You don't
what?
call a burger. You don't call a burger a ground meat sandwich.
You're absolutely right. You don't. But there are exceptions to every rule, and the burger is it.
There's also like, but still, it meets all of the qualifications of a sandwich.
Does not.
There's a piece of meat in between two pieces of bread.
It's not two pieces of bread. It's one piece of bread.
So is a submarine sandwich. Submarine sandwich.
No, no, no. But that's not two. That's two pieces of bread. It's just on a
Can,
hinge.
so is the hot dog bun.
No, the hot dog bun is not a hinge. It's open. You open it. They're like, it's not a
Yes,
hinge.
but
You're like
but
opening it.
that's the same process with a submarine sandwich.
All right. So can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
Let's say I want a bun that's got an opening in it, but it's not on a hinge like a submarine, you know. All right.
Uh-huh.
And I put lobster in it. What do I call that?
I think you call it a po' boy.
You call it a lobster roll?
Yeah, lobster roll, which is on the sandwich part of the menu. A po'
No,
boy is on the sandwich part of the menu.
it's not on the sandwich part of the menu. It's on the handheld part of the menu.
Yeah. What else do you do with your hands? Eat a sandwich.
No, 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 no. You eat tacos.
You could eat tacos. Yeah, it's not limited to only sandwiches.
You could have a wrap.
Absolutely.
That's a handheld, but it's not a sandwich.
What's a corn dog then?
It's just a corn dog.
I think that I think the hot dog, it's undeniable that it belongs in the sandwich umbrella.
No, sorry. It is not.
But I don't there's no evidence here.
No, I just proved it. If you replace it's a hot dog roll, like a lobster roll.
Yeah, but even a lobster roll is under the umbrella of a sandwich.
No, it's under the umbrella of wait for it. Handhelds.
Handhelds. All right, so hot dog is a handheld.
Yes. We've said handheld so much that I don't know what those words mean anymore. I'm just saying
We're gonna
I
get
just don't understand how you could claim a hot dog is a sandwich because one, it's one piece of bread. Yeah, it's got an opening. Sure, you could make the argument the gyro, the or not the gyro, the hero, submarine sandwich, all that stuff. But you have to admit those roles are different.
Yeah, they're all different, but they all still fall under sandwich.
Yeah, but a hot dog roll is just that. It's a roll.
But a roll is still, I would put the roll in the sandwich
I
because
just think
it's the tier. It's the tier system.
it's the tier system. I'm just saying. I
Yeah,
think
because like you can
I
have sandwich, and under sandwich is burger, roll, po' boy, and hot dog.
all right.
It's all sandwich.
This is what I'm going to do for you. All right.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to propose something. You bring it back to your delegation and see what happens. Okay.
My associates.
Yeah. My proposal is that we compromise and we say a hot dog is an open face sandwich. And I can get behind that.
Is that open face sandwich? Which is hilarious because the fact that it's open faced means it's not a sandwich.
I'm just saying. I'm okay. I'm okay if we want to call it a sandwich. We say it's open face.
Yeah. The funny part is actually I don't care about this at all. But if we have to choose, that's the side that I land on. All I know is I really don't like the Salins hot dogs that we have. I think this is sacrilege to say out loud. They suck. Everyone that likes them only likes them because it's a Buffalo thing. You're just
Mm.
lying because like every other beef rank is absolutely so much better, undeniably so. So now you know where I sit on that.
All right. I don't like hot dogs.
Yeah, like if we're together, I think we've only ever done like steaks or burgers. I don't think we've ever like done hot dogs on purpose.
Yeah, I'm not a big hot dog fan. If I if I have to eat hot dogs, I'll choose the Boar's Head hot dogs.
Yeah,
Mm, but
nice.
I don't. What's your choice of topping?
Oh, well, you're not gonna like me for this one either. If I have to have a hot dog,
Yeah,
mayo goes in that bun, mustard goes on that bun, wiener goes right in.
mayo.
Oh yeah, change your
Oh,
life.
we have talked about this. That's right.
We
Oh my
have.
Jesus. What? Mayonnaise on a hot dog?
Yeah, it's the best.
No, that's not the best. That's that's the opposite of the best. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible. That's a
Terrible.
terrible condiment. The Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the ketchup mustard combo. Don't mind it. Rather have a mayo.
I don't want a combo. I just want mustard.
Oh, I'll take that all day.
And
Regular yellow or Dijon?
uh Dijon.
Mm-hmm.
And so and don't give me any of that spicy brown shit
Mm,
because it's not spicy. It's not really spicy. I want something like with some horseradish in it, like clear up
yeah.
my nose. That's what I
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
You like so do you like Grey Poupon then? Is that your go-to
Yeah, absolutely.
Dijon? Yes. I get what you say with the brown mustard seeds in there. It's really not. It's like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
thin
it's
flavor.
not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Um, my favorite of all so everybody likes the I don't know, are you gonna remember this? Of all so Grey Poupon used to have these great, commercials where, like, a limousine would pull up and, to another limousine. Yeah, roll down the window and be like, "Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Um, but there was another one where there's a really fancy dinner and there's kind of like a cowboy type guy sitting at the table and everybody's like, "Could you please pass the Grey Poupon, please?" Right? Over and over again. And the cowboy guy, he's like, "Would you please pass the jelly?" And everybody looks at him like you need to get the fuck out of here. That's my favorite commercial.
Sounds electric.
I quote that I quote that all the time. Like if people are like, "Could you please pass this? Pass this?" I'm like, "Could you please pass the jelly?" I do it all the time.
Please pass. I'm gonna start using it. You
Yeah,
please
why
pass
not?
the jelly?
Yeah. Uh, all right. Well, I'm glad we did the hot dog as a sandwich question. We settled that.
We only hit the hard hitting issues here on this podcast.
Yeah.
The fact that no one's talking about this, wild to me. We need to define it on the menu.
Handheld.
Well, first of all, if you're
It's already
going
done.
to a restaurant that has a hot dog on the menu, you shouldn't be going to that restaurant. You
No.
need to leave.
Wait, Mississippi Muds doesn't have a, hot dog?
Yeah, but I go there for the Powerade.
Alright, sure. Yeah. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, listen, I wanted to talk about this because I saw you arguing on Facebook, and first of all, Don't do it, man. It's such a waste
Oh,
of
I
your
love it.
time. Oh
Oh yeah, I
god.
love it. It's so much fun.
I used to do it. I guess you're at that age.
No, I just like getting people riled up and then bouncing.
But like I saw you like man, I wanted to take a screenshot of the post, but I forgot. But you were like defending Gavin Newsom.
Yeah,
Because they were like, like name somebody who's not a piece of garbage like Gavin Newsom or something
w-
along those lines, and you were like,
yeah,
the economy is huge, blah blah blah. And
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, the specific term that this person used was, "Is there a governor more useless than Gavin Newsom?" The term
Yes.
"useless" is what I was responding to. And I'm not like a big, huge Newsom guy. Like, I don't care. California is a very strange place, but we're that state is right now the seventh largest economy in the world. There's a lot to balance with different sectors of worldwide industry, like tech, in agriculture, like Hollywood, all of these things. And then to balance that budget and then still have had a surplus is probably not the most useless thing.
I disagree with everything you just said.
Okay.
Everything. So first of all, let's start with the Hollywood thing. All
Uh-huh.
right. The one thing you're known for, Hollywood, well, not the one thing, but the probably the biggest thing California is known for is making movies. They don't even make movies there anymore. They're filmed everywhere else. They're filmed in Canada. You're doing such a bad
Vancouver.
job. Yeah, in Vancouver. You're doing such a bad job. It's so expensive to make a movie. The place that makes them doesn't do it anymore. You drove them
Yeah.
elsewhere. So I'll say that. The other thing too
Yeah.
is it is a huge economy. It's um I think it goes back and forth from like 7th to 5th, I
Something
think.
like that. Yeah.
Um, but that really doesn't mean too much because all that means is you've just got a giant population. Like if you break it down uh like GDP per capita, like it's pretty close to other small states. Uh, the people in other small states are more productive than the people in California, and that says something about the leadership there too. I don't know. Yeah, surplus is great, but their fire management, terrible, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
which is weird because as I was reading up on this a little bit too, he has done more for wildfire management than any other governor. They have invested more in those resources than any other governor, and it was still the response was still abysmal. But then again,
Yeah.
I've never like been a part of a wildfire, so I have no idea how that should look or what should happen. But it seems like it shouldn't have happened the way it did.
Yeah, there were reservoirs that were completely empty, or are they called reservoirs? I don't know, where they keep the water for the
The
fires.
aqueducts.
Yeah, the Romans, they have little Roman men handling them.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, the other thing too is homelessness. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
in the billions they've spent, and the homeless
20 billion.
problem, 20 billion, and it's just gotten worse. They did reduce, I think that's a lie. I think last year it did go down by 9%, but that's pretty small considering how much money you're spending on it.
Yeah, but a important thing to remember is it's because the population is so large, those kinds of policy changes take a lot longer to take effect.
I
Like,
mean, it's been years.
yes, but this was signed in what, like 3 years ago? So it's going to take a long time because the 20 billion is for housing. It's for affordable housing. It's for being able to go into Los Angeles, San Diego, and all the other larger cities around there and rezone them so that they can put duplexes on what were originally single family lots. So now you can, for every lot you can put two families. So
Oh,
all of
so
that takes.
so the fires were on purpose to make rooms.
It's just yeah. Yeah, but like it's so now the ability for them to actually build all of that takes forever. And
All
so
right.
9% I feel like is actually a pretty good decrease on the homelessness because we're also not talking about the rate at which homelessness is increasing because if you're a homeless person, you're migrating south and probably to Southern California where there is a larger population of people, a larger population of resources, a lot
So
more organizations that are willing to help with that.
by that logic, though, then that 9% probably isn't as great as it sounds because each year the homeless problem was probably getting worse before that.
Yeah, but also concurrently still getting worse.
Right. I'm just saying, like, the 9 sounds okay, but it might not actually be 9. It might more be closer to 6 if you take in how it's gotten worse. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, maybe, but I'm not really sure what the governor can do to prevent homeless people from walking into his state and then just planting a tent.
All right. Fair enough. How about this? We put a reminder on our phones 5 years from now. We see how it's going. I bet you it's worse.
Oh, it might be. Who knows? I am not this big, huge Gavin Newsom guy. Like he's the best.
I got to
I
be
just don't
honest
think
with
he's
you.
the most useless.
If we're doing 5 years from now, how about we do 2032 instead? Cuz I'm pretty sure Trump in his third term he's going to take care of homelessness, so he actually might improve that stuff.
It actually would be a fun idea to put a reminder in and then check back and see where we're at.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely.
If I could remember to put it in as a reminder after this, I'll do my best. But all right, I got a couple more.
Okay.
Um in the last 3 years, um I think it's close to half a billion, 600 million or something of revenue has been lost due to companies and billionaires leaving the state because of taxes being so high.
Yeah. When did the tax rate go up?
He increased the tax rate. Um, I I can't remember. I made some notes, but my notes are all over the place. Um,
Was it within like the last year?
let's see. Callie's. Which tax rate would you like me to look up first?
Well, which one are you referring to? Because taxes went up.
Let's see. Let's see what it says. I don't know. You know what we need to do? We need to get sponsored by Perplexity.
What's perplexity?
It's an AI that like all of the podcasters are using.
Oh,
The big one was in 2012 with Proposition 30, extended in 2016, Proposition 55. Additional impact, payroll tax cap removed, effectively pushes top earners total burden to about 14.4% on wages over 1 million. This is why people say California's top rate is now even higher. Okay, I see. So, all right, simple breakdown. California tax the rich system really started in 2012 with Prop 30, then pushed the top rate to 13.3, the highest in the country. Then in 2016, Prop 55 extended it. More recently, 2024 payroll tax changes pushed the effective top rate even higher. So 2024, that was Newsom. He was there for that.
yeah. All right.
But I mean, California, since Newsom's been there, um, they lost Hewlett Packard, Oracle, X, SpaceX, Tesla. What else? The guy from the co-founder of Uber left.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just saying. Oh,
Where are
we
they
haven't even
going? Texas?
Texas. One of them went to Hawaii, I think. I don't know. He just liked the weather. But the other thing, the high-speed rail.
What about it?
Oh, there's like 20 yards of it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't. Again, I'm not just a big Gavin Newsom. I love California guy, so I really don't even know that much about what's going on. But it does sound like they have just as much rail as they do wall to Mexico, which is good.
Yeah.
It's like the same distance. um,
Hey, listen, third term, man. He'll
yeah,
get that. He'll get
then
that
it'll get
wall.
done.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to build one. All right. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that the what's certain raising those taxes. It's really, I think it's really funny when people are trying to solve one problem by creating another one. To me, it sounds like they're trying to solve the homelessness issue by raising taxes on everyone else. Um, but like, there's no actual incentive for any company to stay in California. They're not loyal to you. They're going to move wherever is going to be more advantageous for them.
Right.
So but part of that problem is then you have a much higher corporate tax rate on top of that. So now there's no incentive at all for any country to even stay in America. So that's a problem. And I think they compiled at one after another. Uh,
Yeah. Here's my thing. Useless. Maybe that's the wrong word, but I can't stand the guy. Like you listen to Newsom talk, and depending on who's in the room, he's totally different. And I understand that's what politicians do, but he's doing something very interesting because he sees how polarized things. So he wants to be a Trump like figure, right? With
yeah,
like the memes and the harsh talking and the language and everything like that. But also, he wants to be middle of the road, but he won't let go of like the trans stuff. He will be like, "Oh yeah, there is a genocide going on in Gaza." And then on the other hand, he'll be like, "No, it's not a genocide, but I understand why people call it that." He's just so full of shit. And
this is the part I agree with.
he's so full of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's so disingenuous. It's for and by the way, I furious with any politician that's like, oh, let me give Trump a taste of his own medicine. Then they're post memes and make these videos like just like belittling themselves to belittle him.
Right.
I just think I don't want anybody in my government doing that to anyone. That
Here,
is like,
you know what though? Here's the real reason. They're all bad at it. The only one who's
yes.
the only one who's good at it is Trump. None of
Well,
you, the rest of you aren't making me laugh. Trump, Trump makes me laugh, man.
yeah, we talked about this before. He makes me laugh because it's not intentional. Like he thought that AI photo was a doctor. Come on, like he didn't actually think that.
He was healing somebody. It was a doctor.
Like it's just completely ridiculous. And I do think there might be some truth to the somebody telling him that photo was doctored, and then he misheard it and then just said, "Oh, I thought I was a doctor." Like that to me actually does follow. But that's not funny because he's trying to be funny. That's funny because it's believably ridiculous. And
Oh well,
it's
my thing is here's my so I think let's not get into this too much because we already did it. But the meme, I think he's trying to troll people. But then somebody was like, "Sir, I don't know if you know this, but your supporters, a lot of them are Christian." And he's like, "Oh, what can I say to him? Tell him you thought it was a doctor." And he's like, "Oh, all right, okay, I'll do that." That's what I think happened behind the scenes.
maybe
I don't know.
either way, I don't want my president doing that. I don't want my president like pissing off half of its nation on purpose. Like,
Can we?
when you say you're trolling people, what you're doing is you're pissing people off on purpose. That's what trolls do, and then the
Yeah,
rest of them laugh at them. I don't want my president doing that. Why would you want that?
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Don't do anything. I would prefer the president not do anything and be more of a mascot than anything else.
Yeah, more of a puppet, a front man.
No, 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 no. Just a mascot. Just get us like, hey, it's 4th of July. Watch me. like that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah, that's it.
And like they do at like Bills games, we'll have our mascot fight your mascot.
Yes,
Like
yes,
the
that's
4th
what
of
we should
July
do.
is it's just this big guy in a red coat, and they come out and they have like a choreographed battle.
That would be great. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, if we really want to take over Canada and make it the 51st state, all right, well,
Mhm.
you're gonna have to fight the Canadians mascot. What would that be?
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Wayne Gretzky. All right. Okay.
You have
I
to
think
beat him in hockey.
in hockey. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
It's
one
no,
on one.
it's a fight to the death.
Fights of the death.
Yeah. You can't you gotta have some stakes if you're taking people's countries. Uh, but that's what we should do.
Oh,
Like, that's how we fight wars from now on. It's we dress people up as mascots. It's just one guy going out there. Yeah, that's how we settle disputes. This whole tariff
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
you get all the mascots together, just fight it out. Whoever wins, they decide what the tariffs are.
yeah. You know what? It should be like the movie. What is it? Step Up. They should have to break dance for it.
Oh my god, yes.
This is how we solve this on the streets. Okay,
Yes, I
break
like it.
dance.
Yes, I like it. I
And then the
ran out.
other like other countries would be like, oh,
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I love this. All right. Well,
all
I don't
right.
know.
Let's let.
I don't think you should be arguing with people online. It's a huge waste of time. I used to do it 2 years ago. Um, yeah. You got there's
I
you got bigger fish to fry.
no, I don't do it to actually argue points. I do it to troll.
Oh, all right.
It's so
You
much fun.
so you have more in common with Trump than you thought.
No, because I do it intentionally.
No, he is too. He's trolling people.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah,
it's hilarious. It's so
it's
funny.
really not. But
It's so
it's
funny
not.
watching people get upset that Trump is sending them Trump 2028 hats. That's so funny. Like
That one is a little bit funny, but I also I also do think that he if he's might try to find a way to run again.
I don't think so. I think he's done.
I
I
mean, he
think he's
might
done. I
his
think he
his
knows
health
it.
isn't great. So he might expire by then anyway. But
Well, that didn't stop Biden.
yeah, has anyone checked up on him? He's probably laying at the bottom of the stairs somewhere.
I don't
Someone
know
can still
what's
take a
going on,
look.
but apparently, like Hunter Biden is in a ton of debt, and he can't pay his lawyers for the gun charge, and he's left the country because he can't pay his lawyers. But so apparently, that whole conspiracy theory about Biden going up picking up bags of cash from other countries for favors from his dad, not true. Unless dad's just like, "Fuck you, son, get out of here. You're an embarrassment. Go paint some pictures."
Yeah, maybe. But that kind of shit is so annoying, and that's why like we all didn't like Biden either. Uh, I don't know. There's just something about a guy that spends too much time in politics, though, that they have an angle somewhere, and
Oh,
they've had backdoor deals and corruption all over the place. I think there should almost be a term limit on that. He's been a part, like Biden's been a part of politics since like the '60s.
oh yeah, since
Like,
1910.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways, I hate all these people.
yeah, me too. Actually, that's on. I've been preparing something for a while. I'm not going to get into it, but it's probably going to be in a couple of weeks. I'm going to unleash it because it's something that I want to talk about. It'll be
Okay,
one of those nobody's talking about it type things. Is how
sweet.
the level of corruption in the Trump administration. Because everybody's like, "Oh, he's corrupt," but I don't think you actually understand the level of it. It's wild.
No, I can't wait to find out more about this.
All right, well, stay tuned. All right,
Yeah.
we well, oh geez, we why how did we get so How did we get so late? All right.
Oh, I don't know. How much time we
So
got?
we've got 15 minutes.
No, that's enough time.
We got to stop talking about Trump because it just all right, let's go. So things I hate. I'm going to do this really fast, okay? I hate myself. I wish I wasn't like this. I wish that when somebody is doing something weird, I can just suck it the fuck up and just be like, "Ah, that person's weird." But for some odd reason, I just have to say something, and if I don't, like, it just bothers me for sometimes days. Um, and it's just wild. Like, the lady who was trying to pass me at Costco, I almost had no choice but to say something to her. Like, my brain and maybe even my heart just would not allow me to stay quiet, and I don't understand it. Most people are just like, whatever, uh, you know, there she's rude, but just let it go. I can't. I can't let it go, and I wish I could.
Well, think about the service that you're providing for other strangers in the future when this person decides to act like an asshole.
No, no, because people don't learn. They don't change.
I mean, maybe she won't, maybe she will, maybe she won't. I know it would help if someone said something to her.
Maybe. That is the one advantage to being me, is I have no problem telling people how I feel about anything. And I will say whatever's on my mind, and you always know where how I feel about you. There's no
Yes.
like you're never like, does Eric like me? Does he not like me? Um, he doesn't like you.
Yeah, that's true. You know for sure. You
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to wonder about it. And it can change. It can change. You can become accepting, but you know if you have.
Yeah. That's
I
my thing.
appreciate that.
That's the thing I hate though. Yeah, today.
I don't think
Because
you should hate yourself.
today was rough. It was rough, man.
But it also brings great stories and great joy to the podcast. I think you're very much like Larry David in this way, and he doesn't hate himself.
I know, but Larry David makes a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. He makes a lot of money, and he's got a new show coming out, and I can't wait for it.
Oh, he does?
Yes, it's called like an, it's like an incomplete history of the U.S. or something like that. It's like sketch comedy, but they're gonna like spoof like historical events.
All right.
The clips I've seen so far are pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah, I worked at a place everybody called me Costanza.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, everybody called me Costanza, and I was like, "Ugh, could you stop this, please?"
Well, I guess I gotta quit working here. So fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, it didn't matter. I
So
got fired. I got fired. I tried to roofie my boss.
on the way out, did you just go Costanza?
Yeah. Believe it or not, George isn't at home, so leave a message.
Classic.
Classic. All right. Yours
All
things that
right.
I hate. I don't Why are you so mad?
The South doesn't deserve hockey. They have football. You have your thing. So all like the the Carolina Hurricanes, they beat us in the playoffs in like 2007, and their arena still wasn't sold out. It doesn't mean anything to your community for you guys to be good at this. It doesn't mean like you guys don't even care. Texas, the Dallas Stars, you guys don't give a shit about hockey there. You know how I know that? Because you're Texas. You wouldn't care about hockey. You don't care. Why do you have a team and why are they consistently good? They got a terrible no call. There's the no goal on Buffalo to win the Stanley Cup against us in 1999. And then ever since then, you still have cared about hockey the exact same amount, which is just above zero. So you don't deserve to have these teams and all of these players. Now we're out in Las Vegas. I don't even, they can't even maintain the ice there. It's like a significant problem there to maintain the ice in the arena because it is so goddamn hot all the time, and nobody goes to their games because they're not great anymore. Their first season, when they were like, they got all these players from their expansion draft and they were like fantastic, and they go to the cup, they don't win it, but then they go again the next year and they win that. That was fabulous. Since then, no one gives a shit. The sphere opened.
This is so good. This is so good. I
They
like
don't give a shit.
I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a hockey fan, but like if no one goes to the games, right? If no one went to a um Dallas Star game ever for an entire season, what would happen?
I don't know. Here's the interesting
Like, would
part
they
about
close
hockey.
shop? Would they move to another town? Because
No, it
it,
depends.
like, obviously somebody must care because they're going to the games, right? But also, how
Yeah.
could they care? Like in the South, it's football. Football is it.
Yes. Yes. Here's the thing: the TV rights, like much like the NFL, it gets split up in hockey. But in hockey, the individual organization only profits if you go to the playoffs. Otherwise, it's basically break even. So all those extra ticket sales and merchandise sales, concessions, all that ends up being your majority of your profit. So if nobody went to a Dallas Stars game, it doesn't really matter. They're getting the money from the TV anyway.
Right.
It would be significantly less in ticket sales, but I don't really know how much that really matters in the grand scheme. Now, zero, if we're talking like zero people, like empty warehouse,
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't take long. But if we're talking like if it holds 50,000, let's say 17,000 people, and only 5,000 are showing up, probably doesn't matter all that much for a while. But if they're in the playoffs, then people show up. So I don't know. Probably doesn't really matter.
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
just
It's
know.
really strange. It's really strange.
I just know, like, the Florida Panthers are a good team, and their arena's not even sold out.
Right.
I know that Buffalo's lost for 14 years, and it took a long time for us to resell out again. But as soon as
Yeah.
they started picking up steam, they started like sell out, sell out, sell out, awesome crowds. Now, I mean, tickets for tonight's playoff game, so I didn't get one. They start at $600 a ticket
Ugh, that's
because
ridiculous.
the demand is so high.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. Well,
Yeah.
here's another question. All right. So, like, let's say you're in Florida, you don't have AC, go to a hockey game. Maybe that's what's keeping the lights on. You know, they don't have AC. They just
Yeah.
have ceiling fans. I was
It's a
looking
great
at
sport.
I was looking at houses the other day, and when I like looking through the details, it was like cooling. It just said ceiling fans, and I was like, "You must like just say NA." You're
Yeah, don't have
bragging
it.
about you're bragging about ceiling fans? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, at this day and age, if you're moving into a house without AC, don't get that house.
Well, that's all around here. The housing
Yeah,
market
'cause
is
it's
shit. All the houses are so old. None of them have
yeah,
AC. It's great. It's so strange to me.
that
Like,
is strange.
wait, you really want to sell me a house for $650,000, but there's no AC? Bitch, take
Mhm.
75 grand off that shit because I'm not buying your shitty house. It's hot in
I know.
there. I don't want to live there. It's hot in there.
For real though. For real. Oh my god. Yeah, shit's crazy. But good luckily, we raised tariffs on all lumber and bring coming into this country, so it's more expensive to buy a house. So that should alleviate some of that pressure.
Eh, it was already too expensive to buy a house.
It was.
Yeah.
Are you continuing to looking just in your area, or are you like expanding out?
No, we were looking all over, like anything from where we are north, so we could be closer to work.
Mhm.
Nothing like south of us because our commute's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah. So, but I mean, they're just so it's wild to me because I don't know what it is if my expectations are wrong, and maybe I need to sit down with someone, but I just can't imagine buying a home, like 3 beds, 1.5 baths, with no AC, anywhere close to a $500,000. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, it's crazy. So, what like, we've been thinking, do we build a house? Um, but that's gonna be just as expensive, you know?
Yes. We ran into that problem too. When we built our house, my thought was, okay, it's a brand new house, in 30 years from now, the market, what would that look like? It's you buy yourself a lot of time, as opposed to buying something that might be a little bit cheaper, but by the time you update it and add AC, you're at the 500,000 anyway, but that house is already 50 years old.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lose-lose. I'm always like, "Well, all my things are in here. We could just
It's
stay."
nice. You
Yeah.
just stay. It's a lovely room.
Yeah. Just stay here.
Yeah, man.
There's no
Well, good
place
luck.
like, there's no place for people to sleep if they wanna visit, though.
Well, they sleep outside.
Oh, well, no, I just put a blanket and pillowcase in the bathtub and, that seems like
Tremendous.
yeah, that's good.
That's fine.
Alright, well, we've got 5 minutes. If you got a last sip,
Man, I really don't. I'm
just
sure in my travels I will have something.
where are you going?
Disney and then Florida.
Oh, okay. Um, oh, you're going to Disney, huh? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I might send you a list and some money.
Oh, believe me, we just sat down to talk about what rides we're going on, and I have already thought about what I'm gonna get you and send your way.
Ooh. Yeah, alright.
You gotta have something from the Star Wars store in Disney,
I know, last time we
but
went to
it would
when
be
we were
nice
at
to know if there's something
yeah, yeah, I'll
would
look.
be nice to
But
know if there's something in your collection you might need.
yeah, we went to Disney when we were at Disney Springs that time when we were waiting to go to, the cruise, which was terrible. Um, I was so overwhelmed by the amount of Star Wars things, ended up not getting anything.
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh my god, look at all this Star Wars stuff." Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so if there's something in the collection you're looking for, happy to pick that up, but I'm gonna find a surprise to get you as well.
Alright, sounds great. Um, if anybody has any suggestions, just leave them in the comments to all the people listening, because 'cause we've got listeners.
Yeah, tell me what Eric needs in his Star Wars collection. Maybe he'll post a photo of his collection so you can check it out.
Oh, I should do that for the gram.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll have Paige take the pictures. She always says I take terrible pictures of the office.
You know what? You take a picture and have Paige take a picture, and then you have everyone vote on whose they think it is.
Okay. I took a picture of our meal last night and I was like, maybe I should post this to the gram and be like, this is podcast fuel. But then I was like, this is dumb. I'm drunk.
What did you make?
No, when we were out to dinner.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh.
Wild. All right, dude.
I made marry me chicken today.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. It looks
Yeah.
good.
Sam's working tonight, so I'm just gonna kind of like whip something together that's simple.
Oh, that's our meal prep. I think what I'm gonna do for dinner is ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
with gummy bears.
No, no gummy bears. I'm really I'm what's the word? I'm craving some Ben and Jerry's milk and cookies.
Oh, well,
That's a good one.
it's gotta happen. Make it happen, bud.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got to do this. I appreciate everybody listening. Like, subscribe, comment, and support our nonsense. Please lower your fucking expectations and just watch us. Damn it. All right.
Son of a bitch.
Son of All right. All right. Bye everybody. Woogie boogie.
Bye, woogie boogie.